What's up guys, and welcome to that brand new Let's Play I was talking about. I hope that my new mic will greatly improve the quality of my voice, as the integrated headset mics were pretty terrible. Now this is going to be a modded playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. I intend on doing everything, as I'm pretty hyped for Fallout 4. And I haven't got Fallout 3 modded at the moment, but yes, this is going to be a modded playthrough. Nothing too extravagant, but the main ones are there. I'll put up a full mod list when I get a couple of episodes uploaded, see how the series does. Anyway, the radio will be off the entire playthrough, and I intend on playing on normal because I'm not sure how some of the mods I have affect the difficulty, namely Project Nevada. So let's jump right in with a new game. And we're going to have to skip the intro, unfortunately, in case there's any copyrighted music. New Vegas bounties. We'll just skip through all these, there's quite a lot of messages with all the mods. So you have hotkeys and all sorts of fancy things. And as you can see, this is not Doc Mitchell's house. This is actually a mod, which I believe is called the Role Player's Alternative Start. Just means that you don't see the same thing as you've seen in every other playthrough of Fallout New Vegas with God knows how many of those there are. I've got some performance enhancing mods and so on. Anyway, we're going to be playing a pretty standard game here. Just skip right to the end of these. And I apologise in advance if the clicking of my keyboard is a bit annoying. I would play with a controller, but there's too many options and hotkeys of Fallout New Vegas, Project Nevada to reassign. I think we'll go with a fairly standard build. I usually don't put much into charisma, but I think I'll try and play a bit more balanced this time. Yeah, we don't need too much of anything, but it is nice to have some leeway in what I want to do. I think I'll put that extra point into... I don't think we need any strength at all, do we? Poor planning is not a good idea. Tell you what, let's take that one from... We'll keep that one as strength, put an extra one in luck. I do like luck. Now we move on to the computer, where we actually create our character. Nothing in there. Well, the mouse acceleration does take some getting used to. So we are going to call ourselves Scopetactics, as you may have guessed. Nice and easy, we're not going to be spending 10 minutes on this. I always go with the same sort of character. The same look every game. So I've had so much experience in just starting up the game at this point that it doesn't take me much time at all to figure out what I want. Not going to go with anything goofy looking. Well, at least not goofy looking to me. I think I've been using the same Fallout character for pretty much all the games you can get them like this. No, we are done. This position, we are going to start out balanced. Tag skills, not really sure what I want to go with. I think we should go for guns at the start because it's a smart choice. Lockpick is always good, and maybe sneak or speech. No, I do like sneak, so we're going to go with sneak. I was watching Northern Lion's stream of this the other day, and I couldn't believe how many people were telling him that sneak was useless. I've always found sneak to be one of the best skills in the game. So we're going to go with any weapons. Traits. Oh, I have got unlimited traits, because what's the point? They're all got positive and negatives. Banned for life. We don't want that. Don't want that. Too risky for me. I like to have as much damage protection as possible. Built to destroy I am going to take. That's a 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decay is 15% faster. But I believe Project Nevada changes the gate so that the maximum damage at a weapon's damage can be reduced by is much smaller than what it is in vanilla. So degradation is mainly just for jamming and stuff. I don't want to go with too many things. I'll go with good-natured. We're not going to be using much melee. Oh, we are going to go with high-value targets. That's quite fun. Could probably go with Hoarder, but don't really want that. Don't really want that. Is plus 10 action points worth minus 2 damage threshold? Probably. Actually, I don't want to be too reliant on VATs. Not going to be using many throwing weapons, I don't think. But if we can for screw it, we'll go with that. We don't want that, that sounds horrible. Shield is increased by +1, we take more critical damage from raiders. That's interesting. I believe you actually start with a revolver as well. But we are going to be playing as a courier. So I'm not going with that. Not really interested in that. I will take that because it actually gives us a use for doctor's bags. I don't believe you get crippled enough in the base game. I always end up with like 50 doctor's bags I never use. Don't want tribal. Don't want trigger discipline. I will take Wild Wasteland. And for the odd weapon or two that we can't get because of Wild Wasteland, I'll just add it to our inventory. When I do the event, of course, not straight away. History. As you can see, you have many options here. We are just going to go with courier for now, though. Most folk don't have computers these days, I don't know, blah blah blah. As much as I love the sound of my own voice, I won't read out the entire computer entry on all these. Maybe I'll read out story-related stuff. But I won't bore you. So if we choose a courier, we get +6 survival, +6 barter, +6% rad resist, +6% poison resist, and run 10% faster. So we'll go with courier. Wealth. Now I always go with flat broke. We did set history properly. Start preference. We will start in Good Springs, because that's just the way I like to start. And I believe that's it. Let's power down and get going. Well, that was strange. I didn't mean to pop into third person view there. I'm not sure why this message always comes up even though I've set everything. I mean, you can even go back to the video and check. Item condition. I believe we start with a few random weapons and whatever. Nothing too... I'm not playing hardcore mode. And we drop in right in front of where we would have if we went through Doc Mitchell's house. So let's see what we've started with. This Pip-Boy is the parkerized Pip-Boy. And as you can see, I have DLC weapons integrated. So we start off with a very nice police pistol, which we can mod. Take a look. That's a nice looking snub nose. What armor have we got? I'm not sure why we lost Karma. I don't want these crappy outfits. I'll stick with the Vault jumpsuit. Probably sell those. Let's have a quick look around Doc Mitchell's house. Not sure how I feel about this mouse. Take all these bottle caps though. Don't think we need anything off Doc Mitchell. Don't need the camera. Probably put our light on here. You'll have to tell me in the comments what the brightness is like, and I'll try and adjust it. Okay, so a voice modulator implant. That's courtesy of Project Nevada. Knew there was an NG pistol in there. I don't think we need any of this other stuff. If I do decide to do another playthrough of this game, which is unlikely considering that Fallout 4 is out in, I want to say 110 days. So I saw somebody on a YouTube video yesterday post 110, so I'm assuming it's 111. Well, you might get a significant amount of this game done by then. I want to upload roughly 1 half-an-hour video a day. That should be feasible. We won't take the dirty water, but we'll take everything else. Don't forget that we are not playing hardcore difficulty, so we do not really need food. But for some reason I like collecting sugar bombs. Take that knife, for some reason. Now, there were a couple of other mods I did used to play with, which added some unique weapons and such. Like AG supplementary uniques. But I didn't like that. It kind of took away the base experience. The one thing I don't like about modding is how easy it is to stray from the base game. I mean, I like improvements as much as the next guy, but I don't want to be playing a completely different game. I just want to improve the base gameplay experience. As you can see, I've got NMC's texture pack installed and everything looks absolutely bloody gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, I've got the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4 pre-ordered for the Xbox One. A lot of my friends told me I was crazy, said I should get it for PC. They're probably right, but I'll probably pick it up in a Steam sale or something. I do like... Ooh, that's a new toolbox texture. No, I would... Ooh, that just reminded me. Bear with me while I set up my mod configuration. If you want, you can pause through these and pick the same settings as I have. Just want to make sure everything's good. Enhanced Vision M. Okay. We actually have zoom, which is good. Time indicator, yes. We don't need that then. Toggle zoom, I hate toggle. I'd much rather hold it. Let's see, we want to perk every level. I want it to be more like Fallout 3. Experience gain. We'll keep everything the same. Looks like everything's good. Sneak. Now I will change the sneak profile back to vanilla. There we go. We'll try it as harder. Obviously not going to try that experimental stuff then. Loot rarity. I don't want to mess with any of that. I'll trust Project Nevada. Sneak indicator vanilla. The vanilla? Yes, karma messages, yes. I'm sure we'd get that thing anyway. Alternative repair system. Don't want to mess with that. I like vendors' inventories to respawn every 3 days. Allow fast travel, yes. Economy. Fair deal. You know, we don't want to rack up loads of caps anyway. We get the interesting ones. I do want some of the implants to count for VATs as well, just in case I want to use VATs. That's supposed to be like that, by the way, don't get tricked. Don't want to change your presets and unfound loot. Items more scarce, eBay. Intelligently. Oh, the irony. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Chasm. Very handy mod. Let's say count. So we want the frequency to be pretty often. We'll do it every 5 minutes. Date format. Sorry, but I want UK time format. Manual save is F4, okay. Save. I don't want to mess with too many of these. Weapon mod menu. Okay, we're all good. Make a hard save. Sorry about that. But I do need to get those out of the way before we actually start playing. And now it's done, and you know all of the options, which I'm sure people would have asked for as well. As you can see, everything is sorted now. It shows a whiskey is an alcohol. Magazine, lad's life. Doesn't matter if we're stealing, who really cares? That's what I wanted. Now don't be surprised if I seem like I know what I'm doing for a lot of this game. I have played it extensively on Xbox 360 and not so much PC. I spent most of the time on PC just modding back and forth and making my PC crash. But I do know quite a lot about the game. That's a bad habit I've got as well. I'll see that something's empty and I'll open it anyway. try not to do it as much, because I'm sure it'll be frustrating for you people watching. I think we should sell off some of the crap we're not going to use to chat. Hello, chat.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Okay. I know exactly what he's talking about. Robco. Yes, we can find a shovel for free. He's had to dig up some graves later. Spoilers. We do have Robco certified installed. Not sure how much I'll be using that this playthrough though. Special. What is this 357 Magnum? Gonna sell the cleaver, the knife, laser pistol for now. Oh, we should really keep the 12.7mm pistol because that's a pretty good starting item, even though we probably won't be able to use it. It only weighs 3.5. 3.5 whatever weight is, I'm just gonna call it kilograms. Sell the throwing spears, I will never use those. Sell that, sell that. I don't know why, but I've got a sort of stigma about not selling unique items, so I'm unable to bring myself to sell those. Get rid of the maze, keep the sugar bombs for some strange reason. I don't think we'll have much use for venom, but we'll keep it anyway, I guess. Camera. Delete that, delete that, delete that, that. Detergent. Not sure what the hell cooling unit is. Don't need tin cans, don't need cigarettes. Okay, let's see what ammo he has. God, he hasn't got many bullets. Take all those. Does he have any boxes of it? Oh, we'll take all his cases though, since they're free. 357 revolver HD cylinder. Okay, so we don't really need that. Well, we could, I guess, but for that price, no, sod it.
Another satisfied customer.
Yeah. So this is going to be the weapon we're going to be using for a lot of the beginning of the game. I guess we should use a repair kit on it. We'll find quite a few of those. Should we go into Project Nevada again? I just forgot some of the settings. I believe it was under extra options, was it? Or was it combat? Ah, there we go. So the weapon condition for maximum damage penalty is 20% in Project Nevada instead of 67% in the vanilla. I guess I'll keep it like that for now because there's some incentive to keep it over a 75% cap, but not too much, which I think is a fair compromise. So I believe at this point we should be talking to Sunny Smiles. Oh, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
A gal like you must know a thing or two about the desert. Anything you can teach me?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Oh, okay. Now that you've gone, I will steal that repair magazine. And what can we loot in here? We take the barter magazine, the speech magazine. Take all the sunset sarsaparilla. Can we hack this yet? No. The reason I'm taking all the sunset sarsaparilla is because, based on your luck, I believe, I think it's based on your luck anyway, you have a chance to get a sunset sarsaparilla star bottle cap when you drink a bottle. And this is another trick you can do. So obviously this is stealing, and that guy's there. If you press the Z key, Z for my American viewers, you can pick up the gun, but you don't take it, so it doesn't count as stealing. So we can take it around here, out of sight, and take it. None the wiser. We will just quickly loot these crates since they don't count as stealing for some reason, but the ones around the front of the shop do. And we'll probably slurp down on all of those when we fight some creatures.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Will do.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Already doing so.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
It does.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
No.
Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure, why not?
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I did have a mod installed that changed the sound of the reload animations, but for some it sounded really unrealistic and ridiculous, really. Really sort of tinny sounds, especially for the 10mm pistol reload. I wasn't a fan. Ah, oh, come on, Sonny. So as you can see, there might be a bit more foliage than you're used to. That is the Wasteland Flora overhaul, I believe. Jesus Christ, Sonny. I can't even use auto walk because you're going so slow, and Cheyenne is running forwards and backwards waiting for you. I believe when we stop over here, I will take the opportunity to hotkey some weapons. Honestly, not used to playing with the keyboard, but the aiming is much nicer. Maybe I'll do a quick save. I'll have to try and find out my quick load key too. Obviously, we're not going to be abusing it, but it's nice to know. For Christ's sake, come on. I don't have any mods that affect what the NPCs look like.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
We do.
Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
You're the boss. So let's quickly hotkey some weapons then. I will set our rifle to 1. Binoculars to... what's the last slot? 8. Can we repair the... well, that is 21, that is 23. And we can repair them together. Set that to 3. 4, 5, 6 I guess, and 7. Although you won't be using a majority of those. We'll stick to the varmint rifle for now. Let's see what we've got around here.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Could have sworn that would have hit him. 1 down. And a good headshot. I'll have to quickly enter VATS now, otherwise it's not going to give up just telling me to use it. There we go, tutorial out of the way.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, why not?
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
No problem. I would like to loot the hides, but I guess maybe not. Hope the frame rate is alright for you guys too. It looks pretty smooth, it's a little bit choppy, but there's only so much you can do with Fallout New Vegas. There's a nice sneak attack on that gecko. I mean, I've got anti-crash and stutter remover, but with mods as well. There's only so much you can do.
Come on.
Okay, so Cheyenne destroyed those. But there is a little matter over here. We need... bloody hell, these trees are beautiful. Oh. Where are these red markers pointing to? Oh wow. Take you out. Let's use our bullet time thanks to Project Nevada. And that was awesome.
You to mess with me.
Yeah, you may have survived, but I did the killing there, lady. I want a reward.
Hey there. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Accepted. That's just a reputation tutorial. Pretty standard stuff. Do good things for people, they like you. Do bad things for people, they hate you. Take the hide. Don't want the meat. I would take it if I was in hardcore, but I am not. Is that shovel round here, or is that back up the other hole? Damn, I think it might be up in the other hole. Let's see what you want anyway.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure, more experience for me.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Get cooking. Okay. By a campfire on the trail. Let's mosey on back up here, loot the geckos, and find that shovel. If this is even the right way. I think it is. Yeah, here we go. Geckos over there. Is that the shovel? Yes. Saved me 22 caps. Ooh, a gecko egg. Wow, you're a vicious little bugger, aren't you? What did we set up binoculars to? Is it 8? That texture though. So as you can see, we have zoom. That's another reason I wanted to play with the mouse, because you can use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. On a controller, not so much. Also makes the scopes in this game a lot more useful. Get our varmint rifle back out. This will be our mainstay along with the police pistol for the early parts of the game. And of course we can sprint. At the cost of action points. So maybe going with kamikaze wouldn't have been such a bad idea, but it's too late now. I'm not going to do the remake your character thing. I don't believe in it. That's a fat tree. So then, off to the schoolhouse first. What did I hotkey the machete to? Is it 6? We will take a sunset sarsaparilla and the cherry bomb. Quickly pop into Victor's shack. What have we got, Victor? Got a weapon repair kit, which is sehr gut. Obviously the game seems a hell of a lot quieter than it usually is because, of course, there is no music. Shame because it's copyrighted, but I hope that my thrilling commentary will keep you entertained. May not be funny, may not be entertaining, but I hope I am informative at least. So off to the schoolhouse. Praying mantises? Or is it, what's the plural of praying mantis? Praying mantids? That's tids, not tits. Take the 4 legs and rip it apart. Take the egg. Here's some xander root. I've never really been one for survival. I've liked the idea of it, but it's just impractical really. Let's put our light on. Now normally you'd be able to stamp on these buggers, but they're a bit too big. Nothing to worry about though, especially with a machete. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to shoot these things, even if you just use your fists, because they're so fiddly to shoot outside of vats without some sort of bullet time. Now, quick tip for any of you watching out there who are new to the game. So you see the safe can be opened either with a terminal or by lockpicking. We don't have the science skill yet. Can we boost our science skill up? It's 21. So we have mentats. These are drugs. Oh, we don't have any chems. Programmer's Digest, Science plus 10. We won't need enough for a while. So we'll use that now. We will try and hack the terminal. So this is a mini game